Hello, my name is Grian and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. Today, there's lots of little things going on, so there's no real big focus, but there's lots of things happening. So I'm going to be meeting up with the... What? No. What? Oh, no. And this is why you always have to check your elytra. Oh my goodness. Oh my heart. Oh, look at that mess. I was gonna say the first thing we're gonna do is go to a meeting, but it looks like the first thing we're gonna do is go and repair our elytra. Excuse me? I'm looking for my trident. Where is it? Oh, I didn't want to lose another trident. I've just realized, how do I get up to the pigman farm without flying? I'm basically stuck down here. This is where the Did You Die box comes in very, very useful. Everyone should be buying one of these. And now I have to put up with this for another 10 minutes. Well, I'm just going to AFK in here for a few minutes, and then we're going to go back to the base, where Iskall and Mumbo are hopefully waiting for me. Hello guys, this, I think, is the first official Architect meeting that involves all three members.
Yeah, you've got a VIP, awesome...
He hasn't earned his quartz yet. He hasn't got a fancy chair because he hasn't earned it. He's brand new.
I feel like I'm the child at the end of the table at a diner. You know, they have to bring out the special chair.
Anyway, let's get down to business, guys, because we've got a big project. Oh.
If we're getting down to business, I have to put my business moustache on.
Business moustache. A moustache for your moustache for when you mean real business. Right,
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so as we all know, Sahara is well underway. The project is making so much progress, and we've got big plans. We've sorted out all the design and stuff, but we need to let our competitor, which is ConCorp, know that what's coming. We need to give them a fair warning, I feel. But I'm not entirely sure what to do, but I got an idea. I'm going to see if you guys are on the same vibe.
Okay.
So
I'm curious.
What is Sahara? What is in real life?
Okay, geography. Come on, Iskall.
What's the point in a second mustache if you don't know things when you put it on?
Yeah, like does that? Yeah.
Look, okay, Iskall is dressed like a very typical geography teacher right now, so
That's
I thought
true.
I'd pass it over to him.
All right, yeah, go on. Yeah,
okay.
This is my architect suit. Geography teacher. What are you talking about?
Okay, let's
fair
stay
enough.
on topic.
It's a desert.
It's a desert. Exactly. So I'm proposing we dump a desert on ConCorp. We cover the whole of ConCorp in sand. Lots and lots of it.
That's a big business opportunity for ConCorp.
Yeah, I know. They're totally going to sell it. They're just going to sell the sand, but...
Yeah.
It would be...
It's going to come online and he's going to be like, oh, look at this. I can collect all this sand. It'll be 15 shulker boxes.
Okay, guys, we've got 15 shulker boxes full of sand. Yeah.
But anyway, it's a great idea, though. I like it. It's brilliant.
All right, let's scare ConCorp then. Should we head on over?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Take that moustache off.
Okay.
Have you ever been to ConCorp? I've only ever flown over it. It's a bit intimidating.
I once walked in and had a piece of cake, and it tasted greedy and corporate. It wasn't nice at all.
All right, should we try and get it? Because we're basically just going to cover all of this in sand, but I feel like it's only right that we use the front door. So it says, if you can dye the sheep blue, you are deemed worthy of entering ConCorp. And I don't know exactly what this means, but I'm just going to go for it.
What?
How did he do that? How did he do that?
No.
I think we've been deemed worthy. No, it didn't go blue. It went back to red.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying.
That is the... I don't understand
this. Is the joke that we're not worthy?
The joke is that we're not... I mean, Mumbo, you're a technical player. Since I'm the geography teacher, you can explain what's going on here.
I'm losing my mind.
I'm getting a bit tired. I think I might just...
Okay.
No, I don't know.
I'll be a substitute. This is actually an Easter egg in Minecraft that came in 1.12, I believe.
Okay.
That no one noticed. That they will re-dye sheep. They will,
So the joke is we're not worthy.
No one's
Yep.
worthy. Yeah.
Right, okay, we're going in.
Okay.
Forget this.
Whatever.
That's the coolest thing ever, though. That's completely blown my mind.
Alright, let's get ourselves set up. I've got all the shulker boxes we could possibly need. Alright, I guess let's get started.
He'll be happy, dude. He will look at this and be like, hello, sand for days.
Who has a lot of sand and forgot to press F1 again? This guy. I did actually realize and turned it off, but it just keeps happening. Anyway, as you can see, we slowly covered the entire baseline of ConCorp in sand. And I thought this was a pretty fun way to show ConCorp that their big competitor is on its way and that we mean business. We're not even in business yet, and we're already doing stuff like this, which means we could end up with a very fun rivalry with ConCorp, depending on how things go. But I'm really looking forward to the Sahara project in general, especially, as you can see, the three of us, we work quite well together. And in this case, we wrote ConCorp a little warning message. After about an hour and a half, I would say, of all of us working non-stop, this place is looking pretty sandy. And as you can see, we have warned ConCorp with Sahara is coming. And it's coming for you, ConCorp. There's no denying it. Let's take a little fly around, shall we? Because this is looking really cool. We've actually covered all of the main part in sand. We didn't go overboard by, you know, doing all this. It would have been kind of pointless. But all of this, even like the fountain, everything got done. Which, I don't know, I think this area looks kind of cool, actually. I think we decided after we'd finished, we've probably improved ConCorp. Warning ConCorp aside, there's actually lots of things that I need to do today. So, pranks out of the way, we've done that. Let's go back over and work on some other projects. Now, the major thing that I've been working on is, of course, the Sherlock Grian 221G Baker Street, and I've actually made a little bit of progress. I've added a lamppost and a rather temporary looking bridge, but on the inside, I have actually cleared out all the space. Now, this isn't going to be used, which is why it looks like a mess, and you'll understand in a minute why. Upstairs is where the real magic is going to happen. So you can see this is much more room-like. Now, I've got a pretty good idea of what I want this to look like, but there's two options available to me, and I'm going to see what each one looks like and then make a decision. The first one is like wall panels that you get in these old-style buildings. This is very common, but it's a very, very outdated in today's building. I think that will look very cool, but it might be too much wood. The other option is that we put quartz pillar down and then have something like this in a more old-fashioned color that looks a bit like wallpaper. I think I'm going to go with this one just because there's already a wooden floor and I think the contrast would be quite nice, but I don't think I'm going to go for the blue terracotta. I think that's actually quite nice looking. Unfortunately, there are no windows. I could do some like fake windows. That might look really cool because I do actually need some light in here. It's very, very dark at the moment. But I do think what I could do is have a trim around the top of it and then fill this in with another color. I've had quite an expensive idea on how to do the ceiling in here if I use daylight sensors, because it's got this like nice grid pattern that you might expect from like a wooden ceiling of some kind. I think this will fit quite nicely actually. Look at how expensive these are to make. This is how much ever I've got to go. I don't even think this is going to be enough. Okay, so I've got the room set up now. I think that this actually works really well. Now, obviously there's only an empty room to look at, so it does look a little bit different. However, I think I might have the sort of Georgian style house interior down, very tall. It's got a grid pattern on the top. It's got all of the details around and the kind of wallpaper, and then even like the inside has wood paneling. Now here, look, I don't really fully understand how I've done this, but it looks like a sideways staircase. This is actually only 4 staircases, but because there's some on the other side, it's kind of like weirded out a little bit, and I don't quite understand how this has happened, but it looks quite cool, so I'm going to leave it as it is. Now all I've got to do is make myself a nice big desk and maybe some bookshelves and stuff like that, and I think we will be on to a pretty cool looking office for Sherlock Grian. And I actually had a message from Ren, of all people, saying that he needed my help, and I said that I was in the middle of doing this and that I will meet him a bit later on in my base. I need to create like this, you know, the kind of bookshelves that you have like a ladder and you can move along, but I really don't know what I'm doing, so I'm kind of just experimenting. Also, thanks to Doc, who supplied this to me, but now we get to do one of my all-time favorite Minecraft decoration tricks. Because he's given me a dragon egg, or well, I kind of bought it off him, we can make one of my favorite little tricks to do in the game. It's probably the weirdest use of the dragon egg, or pointless use, but with this, you can create a little lamp on a on a table. I absolutely love it. I might end up putting that on my desk, but I think it sits quite nicely in the background. This room is really coming along. I know that it's full of brown at the moment because of all the wood and the ceiling, but I'm hoping I can fix that. Now, I really want to fill this up with lots of things, like a proper Sherlock Holmes office would be. So I've collected a bunch of really weird stuff to put in, and hopefully this will add the bit of colour that it desperately needs. I'm also going to add some of the things that are mysterious and we need to investigate, like the Salmon Man, and maybe just, yeah, random skull. I mean, it's not really a mystery, but I thought it'd be cute. I thought I could put like a bit of coral here, which should turn grey. Give it a second. There we go, grey. And then a jukebox. So it's kind of like like an investigation type thing, like a specimen of some kind. Of course, Sherlock Holmes might have a bunch of different plants or herbs or something for his experiments. So I'm going to put those in there. That adds a little bit of green. I've bought 2 music discs that I think will work quite well. Yeah, perfect. Now, you guys know me, and I like to go a little bit overboard sometimes. Or most of the time. And this is going to be absolutely no exception. But I'm thinking we need like an investigation room as well. I'm going to need some carpets and all sorts, but I think this room is really, really coming together quite quickly. Okay, I've spent about an hour building this room, and this is what I've come up with. It's a very clean, very nice office with all of the little things that I would associate Sherlock Grian to have. There's lots of detail put in, lots of books, a nice chair and desk, good for talking to any customers that may come along. However, there is a little bit of a secret to this room. I maybe went a little bit overboard again, but I've got an investigation room. In here, this is my board of connections. I'm going to investigate some of the biggest and most mysterious cases on the server. Who is the Jingler? Who is the Salmon? And who is Poultryman? We may never learn the answers to these questions, but in this room, which is significantly messier because I've tried to add lots of junk everywhere, we will get to the bottom of it. So this is my secret private room that should, in theory, be where I can work things out. But for now, let's keep it in the office. All I've got left to work out is how to get in and out. Right now I've been just leaving through the window, but this is how you're going to get in. Now, you may have noticed that down here I had a room that I'm not using, and that's because I have a very, very special way that I want to bring clients up to my office. So, let's get started on it. It's going to involve a little bit of redstone. The first thing that I definitely am going to need is a doorbell, and this is going to be excellent. So I already need to thank FamilyCraft Dad for putting this together for me, because I am really rubbish at music, and he's given me the instructions to do the doorbell that I've asked for. So thank you, Hermitcraft Dad. Let's hope that this works. Okay, so I've got it set up, but I haven't actually put in the right things for it, so they're all the same at the moment. But this is what it sounds like when it's all the same. Yeah. It's not great. And if you can work out what that is without any of the actual things, then I will be really, really impressed. Okay, I think it's done. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Hermitcraft Dad. He's probably going to tell me I've done it wrong, but he does give me the most simple and easy to understand instructions, which I really appreciate. Listen to this, everyone. This is a very famous English doorbell, and that's because it's not a doorbell. It's actually... Yeah, it's like the Big Ben sound. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love this. Thank you so much, Hermitcraft Dad. Now, that isn't just where I'm going with this. Now, I need to actually make it so that they can get in. And it's going to take a little bit of digging and redstoning, but I'm very used to that by now. Okay, it is 100% finished. Maybe not the window, but... hear me out. I've completed an entrance. It's honestly not the best entrance. In fact, I would say I really need the help of someone who knows some proper redstone. But hear me out. I've got a proper doorbell, a proper entrance, and a completed office. So, this is what happens when you hit the doorbell. Oh, it's perfect. It's what you might actually expect at Sherlock Holmes' office. And then it chucks you down here in the slowest water thing ever, which I'm hoping, you know, just walk through, up a bubble elevator, and then into the office. Now, I really do need something better than that. Something that pushes you super quickly. So, like, maybe pistons with some slime blocks, like, poof, 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 get pushed up this, and then you're here in Sherlock Grian's office. So they'll come up and I'll be like, hello. Ready to provide some consultation on mysteries. But it's actually been a lot longer than 30 minutes, so I better go and actually meet Ren now. But I think I can open my shop officially ready for business, or ready for mysteries. As long as I actually make a way out. There is no way out except for this hole in the window. Oh dear. So now it's time to tidy up and head back over to the base.
Mr. Grian, hello, sir.
Oh, hey Ren. One sec. It is a total mess in my base and I cannot find my bricks. Oh, there they are.
It really is a mess.
Yeah, so... Hi, welcome to the base. You said
Don't get too close.
Why?
I've had a horrible realization this morning. I was sniffing around my base, so to speak, and I suddenly realized that I stink rather horribly.
I think it's the haste too, but it looks like there's actual stink particles coming off you.
I wouldn't be surprised. I've been wearing these clothes for 10 years.
Well, come on then, let's have a little sniff.
All right, careful though.
Yeah, that's 10 strong years of Ren the dog. Dude, it really looks like you're physically stinking with all those particles.
I need help, man.
Okay.
I need help.
All right, so what do you want me to do about it?
Well, I have noticed that you have a rather varietable wardrobe, so to speak. I think of all the hermits, you're probably the one that might be able to help me find some... Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Mm-hmm.
Bear with me 1 second. I know exactly what to do. All right, let's get you. Well,
I mean,
two steps back. 2 steps, Ren. Two steps back. Oy.
Oh yeah,
right,
sorry.
Thank you. Right, well.
Okay.
Let's get you a new outfit. So, what are we thinking for you, Ren?
Well, you know, I think I'm looking pretty snazzy, so to speak. It's been many years. I'm not exactly the most stylish of people. G, you're looking super snazzy though, my man. Wow.
I think this is why you got in touch. I'm ready for every eventuality. I've got about, I'd say 10 to 20 skins that have never been used before, but I'm ready for that situation where I need them. Okay.
Okay.
So right, how can I help you? What do you need? What do you feel like you want?
Well,
any ideas?
I think, are you in a tailor outfit right now? Have you gone into tailor mode?
I've been waiting for this moment for about a year and a half.
Oh, I see. I mean, that's rather rude. Are you implying that you've never really liked my skin very much?
No, it could have been anybody's skin, but yes, I don't like your skin. Let's change
it. Okay. Well, I have a selection of clothing that has been sitting in my wardrobe for 10 years. Maybe I could try on a couple of those, and maybe, you know, you could do some tweaks here and there.
Okay.
Just don't stick me with the needle, my dude, okay?
No.
Don't do well with needles.
No. Okay. All right. Why don't we go to a better backdrop so that we can check out some of your outfits, shall we say, and then take it from there. So if you see the hole in the top there, if we go up to the top, you'll there's a nice little space I think we could use. All right, you've got a bit of privacy there, Ren. So head on behind, get changed, and let's see what you got. We've also got Ari here is also going to be judging you, by the way.
Okay. No peeking, okay?
No.
Please, I'm a private person, G. No peeking, okay?
Not looking. I'm not looking.
All right, Grian, you ready to see the first outfit, my dude?
Oh, I was born ready. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Come on.
Okay. I'm going for something original.
Oh, Ren.
Okay.
Ren.
What do we think? What do we think?
When you said you've got some skins to show me,
yeah.
I don't. That doesn't mean your actual skin. Okay. Right. Let's just put you straight behind there, and let's go to the next outfit because that's a hard no. That's a hard no.
Okay. All right, Grian. I've dug deeper into my wardrobe.
Okay.
I think I got something you're gonna like. It's jazzy. It's snazzy. And what do we think, man? What do we think, Muddy?
Okay.
There we go. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think you've gone from too little to too much.
Right.
You've gone from. Yeah, you've gone from not wanting to look at you to I can't stop looking at you in a bad way.
I see. Okay.
What is on the front of your face? What are these?
Yeah.
What are these things?
They're little bows in my hair.
All right. Well, why don't you take those little bows back behind the vanity curtain?
Okay.
And let's try again.
All right. That's a hard no too.
That's a very hard no.
Now, bear in mind, Grian, I haven't bought new clothes in 10 years either, so I've had to dig pretty deep into my wardrobe for this one, okay?
Do I even want to turn around, Ren?
Are you ready? Voila!
Oh, that's a whole lot of animal. That's a whole lot of animal.
Listen, I'm particularly proud of the udder.
Wait,
I think it's a
hold
great
on.
look.
Just look down for me a second. Look down.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
What are we thinking? What are we thinking?
I'm thinking what we do is this is not a criticism.
Okay.
I'm thinking that we put the cow costume in the pen with the other cows, and you let me take over from here. Okay?
Yeah. I think that's probably the best course of action.
All right, go and get your normal skin on, and we'll start from there, okay?
Okay, all right.
And never wear that again. Ever. Right, okay. So hold still now. Hold still.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so I'm liking your color scheme. I'm liking the color scheme. The red and the blue, it works well. I'm thinking there's a few things we can get rid of.
Okay.
And the main one is your face. It's got to go. We're gonna need a full face. Honestly, Ren, I don't know.
Yeah.
You've shaved your beard in the shape of a smiley face, and I can see nothing but a smiley face. And yeah. So.
You know what? I've never
opinion.
noticed that before, and now that I'm looking closely, I look absolutely ridiculous.
So, right. I'm thinking suspenders, some nice shoes. I'm thinking full facial replacement, you know, surgery, hard surgery,
right.
couple of weeks recovery. You'll be fine. Give me 2 minutes and you'll be beautiful. If you hop behind the vanity curtain, I'm gonna send you what I'm thinking, and then we'll evaluate.
All right. And do you have an incinerator for these clothes? Because seriously, man, the pungent odor is.
I'm gonna need you to send those to the moon for me. Because if we burn them, we're gonna contribute to global warming. All right?
This feels so weird.
Oh,
man.
Oh.
It's feeling like I haven't been in clean clothes for so long. I don't even know
with confidence. Just walk out like you own your new face.
Okay.
And I'll
all right.
believe you.
Here we go. I don't know if the world's ready for this. I don't know if I'm ready for this, but hi.
Oh,
hi.
Yes. Hello, Ren the dog. That is, I mean, you're not smiling anymore. You got a nice beard. You look 20 years younger. Yeah, give us a 12. That's it. I like your watch. I like the sunglasses. Well, the sunglasses your touch. I don't.
Yeah, may have made some custom sunglasses. Got a bit of a Rolex on my wrist too, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this is a new me, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, look at this. I'm looking good.
Yeah. Do you feel good?
I'm feeling like $1 million. I mean, I can start placing blocks again. I think.
Well, come on. Let's see what's under the glasses.
What's under the glasses? Okay. Listen, I'm still trying to adjust to my new look. Okay, so it may be a bit of a surprise, but
Oh. You know what? You're beautiful, Ren.
Yeah.
Pop those back on for me.
Okay.
Pop the. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's the Ren dog we know and love.
Well, Taylor G, you have done an immaculate job. I'm feeling like $1 million, man. It's gonna take a while for the odor to leave your base. Maybe you want to make some ventilation holes around here, my dude. I do apologize for that, but yeah.
I will point out that you have done a pretty shoddy job on your shaving because you're missing a few. You're missing a little bit there.
Right.
You might wanna grow that back somehow. But other than that, you are looking swish, and I hope the other hermits enjoy this as much as I have. And now I think that's all we have time for. Ren has had a proper and full makeover. We actually did go over all of the details of his skin together, and I think it looks really, really cool. Of course, he might decide to change it a little bit, but I think it's a really nice improvement. As someone that changes their skin quite often, I approve of this. I think it's a really nice change. It's a very difficult thing to do, so honestly, it would be great if everyone could show Ren some support, because it's very nerve-wracking doing something like that. It's kind of like getting a crazy haircut, but in Minecraft, when you don't know how your friends are going to react. I realize that part of the Sherlock house here isn't quite complete, but now I've found my brick, and it is pretty much good to go. So I'm afraid that is all I have time for today. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Sherlock Grian should be in business very, very soon. We've been busy today. Thank you very much for watching, as always, guys, and goodbye. Okay, one more time for you guys that have stayed until after the goodbye.